Welcome, traders, to another Tickmill trading update with me, Patrick Munley. Want to update the US indices. We're going to look at the S&P 500 using the emini futures contract. Same with the Nasdaq, and we are also going to take a look at Nvidia. Obviously, we have payrolls data coming out in a couple of hours here. I'm moving to a more cautious stance now on the indices. I have been long since last Friday. That drop towards that 5,200 level that I talked about last week proved pretty fruitful, and I've locked in some gains there. What I'm anticipating now is that if we look here, this is the hourly daily time frame over here. We have a 5 = 1. You can clearly see this structure at 53.90. So what I anticipate is that potentially we get a pullback into the 53.50 area, find support, and we check up into that 53.90 zone. What I will be watching for there on the intraday timeframes is looking for delta divergence, and that will be the first area that I will be looking to sell into. And if we scale the 53.90s, the next zone of interest is going to be 54.20, 54.30, and same deal. I'm going to be looking at shorting into that area as well. I think we can potentially then see a check back to the 5,300 level heading into next week. Now, I want to pull up the seasonal chart here, and this is the 25-year look back. Just looking at election years, we can see that June 7, June 8 tends to mark a near-term high. And so that also adds credence to the idea that we can have a tradable pullback here. I'm no way suggesting this top of the market or anything like that. I'm just talking about trading a correction and then reassessing positions. But initially, what we're going to be looking for is this move into either the 53.90s or the 54.30s, 54.20, 54.30, and we're going to be looking for divergence there to play it from the short side. Let's pull up the Nasdaq. Nasdaq also in a similar structural setup here. I'm anticipating that we do break the current highs that we have at this 19,120 area. Remember, we have an equality objective in the Nasdaq 19,740s. So that is certainly an area that's on the radar. Whether or not we're going to see that today is a different story. But we can certainly see a pop 19,200 and then a pullback, and that may set the base then to extend higher. But again, working on this idea that we could see some seasonal weakness here in this second week of June. I'm looking to play it tactically and then, like I say, reposition on the long side. Let's pull up the Nvidia chart, and similar to the Nasdaq, I have an equality objective for Nvidia here that sits at 1336. So we're trading 12 as of last night's close in the pre-market. Sorry, last night's close at 12:09. We're in the pre-market 12:12. So I'm anticipating that in a similar vein to what I think the Nasdaq will do, we can see a pullback here in Nvidia. I think we could check back into this 1150 area, and from there again, that I think that's an opportunity to re-engage on the long side in Nvidia and play for this 1330 target, which would roughly equate to that 19,700 target in the Nasdaq. And then I think we could see a more significant pullback. Again, note the term. I'm not talking crash. I'm talking pullbacks. This is a bull market, and we want to be mainly positioned on the long side, but tactically there are opportunities on the short side. and I've given you the levels I'm going to be watching today. As always, traders, plan the trade the plan, and most importantly, manage your risk. Until next time, thanks very much.